Hold on a second. I'll make this a little smaller. There you go. All right, so here you are. Here's your activity feed, and you have your welcome tab, and from here, so like let's upload a photo.
I'll be penguins.
Or yeah, I don't even know what to put, to be honest with you.
It was either flowers or penguins. I don't know. One of the two.
No idea why this is not doing this. You know what we did? We migrated it. I can tell it's not taken. We migrated it to Amazon.
Mm.
That's a problem I got documented. Fuck. That's what I hate about this. All right, so here you are. Here's your activity stream.
Okay.
Right? If you log in with Facebook or Twitter, what winds up happening is you can wind up seeing a Facebook or Twitter stream. That's a whole different story.
Right, I remember that part. I totally remember that.
Okay, so let's go to Tools. And we're going to take this button and we're going to drag it up here, up to our toolbar.
Okay.
There it is. Okay. So go back to your activity stream. Here's your welcome, right? So you have the ability of viewing your profile, edit my profile, explore, create an event, find friends, my wish list, create an article, create a page, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's go to your news stream first. And what winds up happening is we've created a news stream based on the 15 modules of Cancer IM. So you have accept your disease, find a cancer sponsor, organize your support, organize medical records, organize your finances, research your disease, find an oncologist, change your priorities, exercise, diet, research your medications, prepare for treatment, develop a strategy, share your wisdom, and become a cancer sponsor. All these are news streams. So let's go to, let's say, research your disease. Let's go to bone cancer, chondrosarcoma.
I don't see prostate. Interesting.
Okay. So here's different chondrosarcoma scenarios. So I look at chondrosarcoma on Wikipedia, and I look at that, and there's chondrosarcoma inside of Cancer IM, right?
Right.
So all of a sudden I was like, wow, okay, that's cool. So I want to map that. So I'll go here, I'll map it, and then I get to pick an icon. So I'll pick the icon for chondrosarcoma. And then it's going to pull this up. A second. I think this is a cookie problem I'm having because it's reading cookies from another site. All right. What was your email that you signed in as?
Lisa882 at Yahoo.
Lisa
882 at Yahoo. You got it.
And password?
Talia13 with a capital TALIA 13.
Capital TAL.
Uh-huh. Yeah, TALIA 13.
Capital, all caps?
Just the first letter.
TALIA 13.
Yes.
Oh, I know what the problem is.
We signed in with that other account, didn't we?
No. We're on Viratech. It's mapping it to a different social network. Hold on. I. Oh, this is funny.
That was the one you just pulled up there, too, so maybe it's redirecting the wrong way on the server.
No, it's good.
Okay.
What it was is I hit the wrong button. See, I have like all these research buttons and maps.
Yeah.
They're all different social networks I've engineered. So let's go back to the news feed. So let's go to, like, say, accept your disease. Right. And I see in accept your disease, I see this cancer I am, you're not a statistic. I read it. I really like the story. And I'm going to use this as my icon. Okay. And I want to map it. So I'm going to use that icon. And then what it's going to do is it pulls up the accept your disease. You're not a statistic. And I'm going to put in here great article on how to accept your disease. Right?
Okay.
I'm going to save it. Okay. So
I thought it looked like Pinterest on that main thing. That's funny.
Yeah, watch. You're going to like this. This is pretty cool. So then I look at become a cancer sponsor, and I'm like, wait, this is an interesting site. So I click on this, and this is an article. This is the social network for find a cancer sponsor. So I like that. I'm going to map it, and I'm going to choose an icon. And
so funny. I've chosen a couple of the pictures that you've used. And
so
others.
I'll say accept your disease, find a cancer sponsor. I'm going to say great jump off. Hold on. Great jump off. I'm going to save that. So I'm going down here and I'm doing my research and I'm seeing all this other stuff. So I go to like organize my support. I see this and I click on that. And once again, this is an MSN, so I'm going to map it. I like it. Now watch, you ready? This is the experience-based search engine right here. Watch this. So I'm going to go to my profile, this icon right here. And lo and behold, here is your profile. So I can see what's new, right? You've mark some stuff. I can see info about yourself. I can see if you made any donations. I can see your schedule. You need to go somewhere. And then, you ready for this? Here's the map. So in all this stuff, I put for accept your disease. So let's look at, I want to map this. And I'm going to put that here. And instead of choosing the board accept my disease, I'm going to put in find an oncologist. And I save it. Now watch. These are the 15 different items of the map. Refresh the screen. Go to my research. I go to find an oncologist. And what do I see? Bang.
Wow.
So this is our mission adaptive plan. This is the way. Now, what's interesting here is we have the ability of dropping badges right under your name, and those badges become what's known as accomplishment-based navigation. But this is the working, we now have a working map, which is really, really, really hard to engineer.
Yeah.
So now you want to see like the amazing part. I mean,
Sure.
This is cool for the purposes of allowing people the ability of developing their own customized strategy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so sign in. And here I am. All right, so moderator. So I'm a member, but I have a different permission control. So my
Right.
toolbar is different than your toolbar.
Right.
My toolbar is called the research button. So I'm going to drag the research button up here, right here.
Mm-hmm.
Now watch what this puppy does. All righty? So let's go on to Google. We type in Google. And give me something. I'm going to research something on. I'm a researcher. I'm hired to do some research right now. So I'm researching accept your disease. And I see living with a rare disorder. And I look at that, and I'm like, okay, it deals with Graves, so I'm not even gonna play with that. Sponsor a friend, Race for Life, cancer research. Find a cancer sponsor, right? Here it is. So I'm going to hit the research button. This is going to pop up. And I can change the title. I can change the body. And I can choose the MSN that I want that content to be tagged to. So this is find a cancer sponsor, right? So
Yeah.
what we'll do is We're going to put that there for the MSN. And then the feed, I'm going to put in Find a Cancer Sponsor feed with the subcategory events.
That's pretty cool.
Now I'm going to submit it. Now watch.
Should I play like Jeopardy theme song music?
This is going to get pretty cool really quick.
Dun 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 dun.
All right, so Find a Cancer Sponsor events.
Okay.
There it is.
Nice.
I click on it. There it is.
Nice.
Now watch this. Remember how you came in here? So you go Find a Cancer Sponsor events. There you are.
Wow. So it's feeding every.
Hold on. Let me. I'm almost there. So now this is you seeing this. So here's how you see it. Just give me 1 second because I want to just take this round robin.
Come on.
All right, so here it is, right?
Okay.
Now remember your map button? So
Which
you're
one?
going to map your map. You're going to put this
Okay.
on your map because you saw the article that you liked, and you're going to say, well, I'm going to put this in Finding a Cancer Sponsor. And now I'm going to save it. So when someone sees that you, as a survivor, you could start bookmarking stuff that resonates very strong with you.
Mm-hmm.
People can then look at your research, find a cancer sponsor, they click on it, and there's what you mapped.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then it still has the controls over there on the right, so if I wanted to repost or whatever, that's awesome.
Yeah, no, so I mean, that's what we got. So it works for, we have that, and then we have events. Now, events are really cool. You ready?
Ready.
So let's go back to the activity stream. And we could create a store. This is interesting. So we built in an e-commerce platform. I'll show you this real quick. All right, so you want to sell on Cancer IM. So what boils down to is you can sell on Cancer IM. We have an e-commerce platform that we've engineered to where we get 20% of all sales that go through Cancer IM's platform.
Okay.
So let's create a title. All right, category. Let's call it, let's say you do beauty and personal care, right?
Okay.
The engagement funnel, you would be creating an MSN that you would be directing since you don't have one, we don't have anything to put there.
Okay.
And we say, this is my store. Okay, choose a file. Let's see if we can get that penguin up there. Bang, no problem on that, right? So now we enter a location. What's your address?
101 North Victory. Yeah, there.
Burbank.
Burbank.
Bang. Show updates in posts, store admins. All right, bang. So let's open up the store, shall we?
Open the store.
Yeah, this is definitely Amazon. There's a glitch here. Alright. Hold on. Usually it works. I'll show you one that does. So let's so here's the store. This is an actual product. Um, so here's our storefront.
Got it.
So you can add to a cart. Say that you want something.
Mhm.
You can add it. You can proceed to checkout. You plug in your payment gateway when you start up your store. There it is. You have your two checkout scenario with inventory control. We also have, and we actually spent a shit ton of time on this. So you have the ability to add this to your wish list.
Oh, I saw that wish list thing.
So
Okay.
what ends up happening is cancer patients can come in and see products that they want. Right? And when you go back, so you have add to your wish list, write a review, you can compare it to other stuff, message owner, tell friends, ask for an opinion. You have photos, you can put in video, discussions, basically anything and everything. Like the overview, you can put in HTML5. You're seeing other products that are similar to it. So when we go back to your profile, and we go to your wish list here,
And bam, it's right there in there.
products that I need.
That's pretty cool.
All right, so now I'll show you this. This is the last part I'll show you.
Okay. No, I'm getting hungry. I know you eat coconut oil, but I need real food today.
All right, so create an event.
Okay. Okay, so this is if I had like an event where cancer patients could benefit or whatever, I could actually put it and post it and put it out there to the community, yeah?
Do a Google Hangout with it. Watch this. Um, you can do whatever you want. So,
Pretty awesome.
are you an online event? If you're an online event, so let's say that you're not an online event. Let's say that you're a physical event. So what is that?
101 North Victory.
North Victory. Oh wait,
Yeah,
venue. Venue.
Boulevard.
Lisa, right? 101 North Victory. Victory.
There you go.
Close?
It's
No.
Burbank, but it's close enough.
No, I don't know.
It's there. It just went away.
Burbank. All right. So now the category: business technology. Subcategory: conferences. Funnel. Tickets, right? We have a link for tickets, domain, custom tag words. When's it start? When's it end, right? Choose file, short description.
Even formatting. Wow.
Right? And then you have your overview that you can drop in HTML.
Right.
All right, so now view privacy, registered, event guest, published. So let's do this. I'm going to show you this as a physical event, and then I'm going to show you this as an online event, because the online event is fucking hot, because
Cool.
you can do it as a reoccurring event.
Ah, okay.
What happened here?
A lot of work, Chris. Like, holy shit, a lot of work.
All right, so you create a new event, right? So skip the event. I'm going to go take a peek at it. This is your event.
Look at all those people who are already there.
Okay. So, you ready?
Yep.
I can add to my diary. This is an event that I want to attend. So, like, I can, like, if it's a cancer support group, if it's a chemo support group, if it's a diet support group, like all these things are different support groups, right? So now you have a diary scenario that manages your diary. So I can invite guests, right? So I'll start typing in the name of the person, right?
Auto-populating, nice.
Right, so send invites, member invited, suggest to friends, right? This ties into Facebook.
Okay.
Right, so I mean, I can wind up using Facebook directly for this, right? Notification settings. So all the stuff that like you need for event management's here.
Right, I see it.
I could put updates, guest, right? Photos, video, discussions, map. There's a map of your event that I can get directions from, and I'll show you that. That's really cool. And any documents that you want to put in there, any sales collateral. Right?
Pretty cool.
So
It's
now
like
watch this. I got to show you do you have 2 seconds I can show you the online part?
Sure.
All right, so what winds up happening here is that we're going to do an event, but we're going to create the event as an online event. So what we wind up doing is create an event, and we're going to call this Lisa 2, right? Or we'll call it chemo stories, It's an online. We're going to run it as an online event. The category, we can figure out what category. So we're going to do prepare for treatment.
Okay.
Chemotherapy support group. All right, those are the tags. Oh, you know what it is? Because you're not an admin, you don't have the privilege, but as an admin, I can run this event. I can choose to run this event as occurring weekly or monthly, and there's
Oh, that's good. That's really good, actually.
yeah.
I
So
know
here,
a lot of the project management programs, there's not necessarily recurring.
so here I am. This is me. I'll show you an event that I did.
Okay.
Um, my events. So here it is, Cancer I Am. Um, Hi, that's a bug. We have a reoccurring event scenario, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, I believe you, and I know what recurring appointments look like, so we're good.
Well, what's interesting is that it's pretty robust, but the nice part about it is on the overview section, like right here, I have the video. You know, so like I've embedded a video into this.
Oh, that's awesome.
What's happening is that you can embed a Google Hangout.
That's awesome.
You could be doing the event from this page with the Google Hangout embedded, and when the Google Hangout's done, guess what it turns into? It turns into a video that gets posted here, so people can see all the videos of the past events. So it's a way of taking the content from Google Hangouts and turning it into a video body of knowledge.
So let me ask you something on that. Does that automatically happen within Google Hangouts as an export of a video, or no?
Okay, so when this Hangout's done and we stop the broadcast, this will actually go to my YouTube channel.
Okay.
Video. Now I have the ability of then going and changing the settings and making it private.
Got it.
Or I can make it unlisted, or I can make it public. So I can make it unlisted, and then I can take the direct embed code right here. So see where it says add video?
Yes.
Okay, so I add video here, and I go to video source, and I go to YouTube, and I'm going to go, can you Skype me a YouTube link?
Yeah.
Just Skype me any YouTube link real quick, I'll show you.
Okay, it's on your Skype.
Got it. All right, so I'm going to copy that link. I'm going to put it in here. So from the Google Hangout, I just go there, and I save the video. Save changes. And I go view event. I go to video section. And there's the video.
That's cool.
Yes, I mean, this becomes basically an online university.
Yes.
There you go. Lisa and the Cult Jam.
I gave you a different song this time. Although we're probably stuck with a commercial. What's it say?
Ah. Yeah, make this available in your country. No big. But, I mean,
Oh, because you're in Mexico.
I'm in Mexico.
What a trip.
Yeah, so I mean, that's what we've engineered. And now you have the ability of taking this embed. All right?
Yep.
So watch this. That's an embed code of that page with our video in it.
Oh, wow. And it even gives the
Yep.
framing around how big it should be and stuff. Interesting.
Oh, but it's cancer. It's not YouTube.
Haha, you are correct.
Yeah.
That is slick as hell.
Yeah, no, we've got a really strong, robust infrastructure. I mean, it's got some bugs, but you know, as everything does. But I mean, 99% of it is working to the point where the user experience is one that they would come back to.
Right.
And then it's just easier to go from point A to point B. So what we've done is we've copied this infrastructure across various verticals that we're integrating. EXT is going to be our work management portal for now. But if you look at ext.com, is what we've done is we've created our icon set. So like we have all these gears or different icons for different things. So like currency is one of our projects. We haven't put anything in there yet, but the tools that I've shown you for cancer, EXT as all the working bug infrastructure and bugs incorporated into this. But you know, that's what we have. So like if you look at like Veritech, has the same infrastructure.
Right.
And what we have is, you know, we have the team. So like you look at like Dr. Kevin Buckman, he's one of the members. Here's his bio. You would click on Dr. Buckman. What you wind up is you get his profile page, right? If I go and say I click on me, this is my news stream.
I have a friend who's at a stage 4, and he his PSATs from this latest round down to 0.26.
Wow.
So
yeah,
he dropped it in half from just a month ago, and now he's at 0.26. They tried a new system or new program or whatever on him that basically, like, the therapy was supposed to stop the testosterone from being created, but the cancer freaking morphed itself to be making its own testosterone because it's prostate cancer. Fucking amazing.
What's known as hormone-induced prostate cancer, which is actually really aggressive.
It is. It's super, super aggressive, the one he has.
Yeah, no, and you know, I really feel sorry for the people that do like chemo or radiation on that.
Oh yeah.
It really is, that form of prostate cancer is purely an immunological attack, and the
Yeah.
only way to even have a shot at that one is is basically putting the body in benign dietary ketosis, followed with like an immune boosting regimen. The only people I've ever seen that have ever beat it. Everyone that's done the radiation or the removal or the chemo on that, on what's known as hormone-induced prostate cancer, they're usually in the grave within 6 to 9 months.
Well, he was diagnosed last December, not this one, but the one before, and they're like, oh, it's just prostate, we'll get to it in March. And by the time they got in there in March, he was fucked up. And so they ended up having to do spinal surgery because the cancer had grown and pushed against his spine and all sorts of stuff. So this is huge progress for him, and he's a really good guy. You would like him a lot, and he's, IT brain too. So
yeah, I'd love to talk to him. What I'm saying is, I mean, you've seen this project from its infancy.
Pretty much, yeah.
And this thing is starting to walk on its own.
Yes, it is.
I mean, we haven't even launched yet, and we got close to 10,000 hits on our site.
It's freaking awesome.
Well, you know what's really cool? Here's the key with Curency and dovetailing into the Cancer IM infrastructure. And this is where I think we really could wind up working as a team and having an impact while also making a really nice living doing it, and having all the comforts of cash. Is Newswire right now is about the same traffic level as Cancer.org, the American Cancer Society. So American Cancer Society and Newswire have about the same amount of traffic. They're a little bit higher than Newswire. We signed an agreement with Newswire, Veritech did, to where all press releases are distributed through Newswire for the benefit of cancer. So we have the ability of going after every cancer charity and every oncologist and saying, look, we can be your free press release distribution arm.
Yeah, your distribution point for everything.
And that means that we could wind up getting just a ton of content in a structured format that's all organized, which I'm looking at it that, I mean, I look at it and I tell people, with a little bit of cash and a little bit of elbow grease, we could be the #1 trafficked cancer resource site in the world. And I mean, that's really not an exaggeration by any means, right?
No, I don't think it is either. I think it's pretty damn accurate.
So dovetailing Curency into that moniker, saying, Curency, owned by Cancer IM, the largest body of knowledge of cancer research, a nonprofit, is the backbone of Curency, the internet framework for the eradication of disease. I really see that being the launching pad of taking Curency and turning that into the bioinformatics version of Bitcoin.
Yes.
That's the play. And I'm sure the play will morph a little bit, but I mean, the basic foundation of that play is something that isn't hug space, it isn't bullshit. You've seen this for the last 5 years, us developing this.
Mm-hmm.
We're there. I mean, the bugs that I'm showing you are
minute.
Are minor bugs.
Yeah.
And I would love to have you managing the bugs. I mean, you would plow through the bugs like in a week.
Probably so.
So get on down here. Let's figure it out, and let's figure out a way that we can get you home.
Curious. What's the rule on cats down there? Like, if you have a cat, can you bring one? Would you be able to leave, or are you fucked if you bring an animal down?
Well, if you bring an animal down, Mexico's really, really strict on immigration control.
Uh-huh.
So they have a real big problem with immigration reform. It's a really big issue here.
Okay.
Those people are bringing their animals here, and they're jumping on welfare, and they're taxing the system, and
Ouch.
they're not paying for health care, and it's just horrible down here.
I got a lot of reality dose of the whole animal thing when I was down there about a month and a half ago. It's just like,
Yeah.
wow.
Now your cat and dogs are fine here. The only thing you got to watch out for is your cat an outdoor cat?
No.
Then you're fine.
Yeah.
If your cat wasn't an outdoor cat, I would just say that there's a lot of dogs here.
Yeah.
But I mean, where I live, my cat's an outdoor cat.
Is he?
Yeah, I mean he's a stray. So
Yeah.
we found the stray, we saved it, and what we wound up doing is the cat comes in for food, and comes in at night and goes out at night. But I live on the beach, so it plays in the dunes.
That's awesome.
It really does. I mean, if I go out to the beach, it attacks me. I walk through the seagrass and I can't see it because I'm being colorblind. But I mean, the cat attacks me. He'll grab the back of my feet and tap them like 4 or 5 times, let me know that he's on me.
That's funny.
He's a cute cat. He's an orange cat,
Yeah, I saw him last time actually.
Mr. Kitty Cat.
Mr. Kitty Cat.
Well, you need to get down here, and I would love to have you on the phone with Dr. Buckman
Okay.
and figuring out this infrastructure. I believe I've got a really strong feeling that we're about to hit some cash, and where we could hit cash is Dr. Buckman and I've got about 5 years worth of research. We've got 63 patents. We've got press releases out our ass. We've got stand-up infrastructure. We have contracts. We have a joint venture with Scribs. You ready for this, Lisa? We got a joint venture with Scribs and NASA on a breath test that we invented that measures volatile organic compounds, oxidative stress, and intercellular acidosis, which plays into the ability of blowing into a cell phone to capture the bioinformatics, which was the genesis of creating Currency.
Holy shit.
No.
I saw a breathalyzer recently.
Well, let me just finish this real quick. Dr. Buckman just got back from GE up in upstate New York last night. GE signing on the line. They're going to wind up throwing us $10 million. Question is when.
And what for?
So what it all comes down to, we have real measurable scenarios. I mean, we're a publicly traded company. We're current with all our filings. Everything is up to date.
Oh, that's awesome.
Stock is at an all-time low, and the reason being is that no one knows what the fuck we've done. No one knows our shit, and we're not communicating any of it. And the reason being is I don't have a point person to help us manage and get it. I mean, you know what I'm doing 16 hours a day? Research and website troubleshooting.
And then walking to get it all.
And walking to figure out how to get all this shit together. If you came on board, I would be able to get you salary. I'd be able to get you stock options. I'd be able to get you stock. And fuck the vesting. I'd give you equity straight off the bat.
So we should look at a date then. Are you pretty much staying put? Are you heading anywhere, or?
I'm writing this book on Currency. The only thing I'm doing, any time after next weekend.
Okay.
This weekend I'm book solid. Next weekend I probably want to be book solid. But anytime in 10 days forward, I'm all yours.
Okay.
From the 22nd on.
Got it. Yeah. Because I was looking at that time too, because I have something on the 19th, which is next Saturday. So I was looking beyond that anyway.
22nd would be good, because you want to know something? If you're coming down, that forces me to get my shit together.
Okay. Well, let me put some stuff in place. I need to go ahead before I head down there and get that Mexico number thing and all that stuff.
Cool.
But that could totally work.
Awesome. All right, so let me go eat, and I will talk to you later.
All right. Hey, thanks for all this. It's awesome.
Thanks. I really appreciate you.
You too. Thank
Thanks.
you. All right,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.
She can have my house.